Now, over the last 15 years, the US dollar has seen strength at the start of May. We'll take a look at the seasonal chart at the minute. However, tonight the Federal Reserve will meet and they're likely to want to hike interest rates. Short-term interest rate markets are expecting a 100% chance of a 50 basis points rate hike this evening. Now, one expectation is that we'll see a buy the rumor, sell the fact response in the US dollar. You can see how the dollar index is right up at the 2017 and 2011 highs. Now, a lot of hawkishness has been priced into the US dollar. You can see the dollar's been gaining solidly since the start of the year in expectation of the Federal Reserve hiking aggressively to contain inflation, which is now at 8.5% headline inflation now in the US. Now, if you just take a look at the usual reaction of the dollar after the first rate hike, you see that the dollar tends to gain into the first rate hike, and then the dollar tends to weaken after the Feds had their first rate hike. So some analysts are expecting dollar weakness at some point. Now, if you just take a look at the seasonals, we can see the start of May, and if we just refresh the chart here, you'll see it come up, nice and clearly. You can see at the start of May, the dollar index tends to gain in the last 15 years. It's gained 12 times out of those last 15 years. But if you notice at the middle of May, the dollar tends to weaken into the summer months. So it's just being aware of these strong seasonal patterns. Now, this seasonal strength may not happen this month because a lot of hawkishness is priced in for the dollar. So it wouldn't be surprising to see a buy the rumor, sell the fact response from the FOMC event later on tonight. But it's just a bit helpful to have a look at the dollar strength and sort of weakness and range-bound action that we're heading into in terms of its seasonal patterns. So you can analyze these charts for yourself, and they can help you understand how to respond to breaking market news events, and you can see any undergirding patterns, the price patterns that are there to help you with your analysis. If you just go to seasonax.com, you get a no strings attached 3-day free trial. So which stock, currency pair, commodity, which instrument would you most like to investigate for a seasonal pattern? Perhaps the Bank of England's rate decision. You'd like to look at the pound for the BOE's decision tomorrow. Remember, don't just trade it, season exit.